Well, hi guys! If there's anyone there at some point during the stream. No, I'm not going to scream, but we're doing a stream. Where are we taking this again? We have to take that. God, I finished up a bit earlier. Could have just gone there and finished off the... What level were we there? Okay. Engine. Game volume a bit loud. Which I think we did actually finish this, but it didn't save it at that point. Okay. So the save points in this is a bit off sometimes. Okay, what next? Been a while since I've been playing this. I've been playing a bit to GT7, working mostly. Deliver to the polar base, which is... Where is that? Oh, there. Bricks. Metal beams. 2 times fuel. Deliver them there. Okay, we are currently here. So I think we'll go and get the fuel first, fill us up as well. And then we'll go and get the metal beams to there. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. So turn around. I'll have to reverse a bit. Bit slippery. Maddie! On ice, this is more like tyre wear. How about I say tyre wear times 50. On this icy bit. And a turning circle, that's crap. So how are we, Maddie? I haven't played this probably for over a week or a while. I was just thinking, you know what? After having 2 wins in a row in Gran Turismo 7, I don't want to push my luck. I'm just giving a bit of a break before I go and do another one. Because I'm so close. I'm that B stick away from getting to, as you know, from to A. I seem to be doing well in Daily Race C this week, so I'm working on my consistency. I didn't set the fastest lap, but I just smashed out those 41-second laps, one after another, and it was enough to pull out a good 6 to 7 second lead. Wasn't the fastest car out there, I didn't set the fastest lap, but I won the race, doing those consistent. Yeah, racing bloody hards, yeah. Bloody everywhere those hards, aren't they? It's a hard week this week. I thought after last week they seemed to be listening and giving something better in tyre choice, and they've gone straight back to the let's run the bloody hards again. I've only done WAC so far this week, doing well. It feels a long-winded race because it's just 12 lap sprint, but it seems to work well for my consistency. I've really got a good rhythm with the track, so that's awesome. I'm just not feeling very well at the moment, so yeah, I've been a bit worried that it might have been COVID, but I'm still testing negative. I'll do another test this afternoon. So I'm just relaxing on the couch, no work today again. We need 2 of those. Don't know why it didn't save the quest we're on. This is the quest. The mission we're on, or whatever you call it, the task. Wait a second, while we're there, what am I doing? Whenever at the fuel, just fill up. I like in real life, we don't have to pay for the fuel. I've been quite lucky with no real contact in the races. Oh no, I did a couple of races last night actually on Aussie McQueen. And I had one where the guy, that last kind of weird chicane near the end of the lap, the guy went and hit the wall, and so I've kept to the right. He went to the wall on the left hand side, and as I've gone, you go to the right, then you've got the hard left. And when I turn left to go in, he's crashed into the wall. Come back on, I hit him. And because he crashed off the track and hit me, of course, what do you know, I get a 3-second penalty for apparently forcing a car off the road. Gotta love the penalty system. Then there was another one where a guy went off, and when he came back on, nothing I could do. I think it's the second part of the first corner. He's gone wide, hit the wall, so I've gone on the inside. He's then come back out, come back on. Nothing I could do, hit him, and I'll get a 3-second penalty for that. So yeah. No, it's not easy to do a penalty system to be 100% accurate all the time, but that is just, you should note, car off-road. Car gets hit by another car. Okay. If it's not the car that hit him, it's fault, because the other car was off-road first. I wasn't off the road, I never crashed, didn't do anything dangerous. He should be done for dangerous re-entry, really. Gotta love the penalty system in GT7. But I'm loving the new cockpit. I love having a proper seat now. So yeah. But definitely been my whole thing lately of working on consistent laps. I'm not trying to go for the fastest laps, but trying to be consistent. It's really helping in the races. A little bit chilly here today, a little bit of a cold wind, and kind of got that. Apparently there's a bit of an Arctic blast set more down south, so Poor guys will be feeling the cold. I'm seeing the cold. Funny how playing a game where it's cold makes you feel a bit colder. Weird how our brains work. Maybe we should go and find a game in the desert. Okay, we might need some diff lock on here. Now back over here so we get quicker. Oh, there's a task to get there, so we'll grab that. So yeah, it's really an awful feeling a bit groggy and not too well at the moment. Kind of feels like I've got COVID, but the test keeps saying I don't. Yeah, the having that place, having the seats really helps because it's no movement of the back seats and everything just stays where it is. So yes, that's helping with my consistent run as well. Just going to grab this task as well. Okay, we need to go here for the metal one. We need metal beams, so lucky only 1 and 4 bricks. So we kind of need a trailer for that. Might be just as easy, unless we see a trailer on the way, might be just as easy going back and forth than having to go all the way over the other part to get the trailer. Yeah, it's good because everything that stays in the right same place now. As he's mentioned there again, I'm bring that up again. But yeah, having the seat stay in the same spot. Still need to try and work on being comfortable. It is definitely a different feeling as well. And my eye level's a little bit lower down than where I was sitting. It's definitely about 10 to 20 centimeters lower down now, but it's like when racing you want to try and have your eye level in the middle of the monitor or the middle of the TV, and now my eye level's in the middle of the TV, so it's actually a better height, and I think that's helping. I sent them the copy of the email of the replay, should I say not email, the replay. That was an epic couple of laps that first bit. Then that guy got past me, I'm thinking, oh great, because the one thing with the GT86, you have to wring its neck lap after lap after lap. There was no giving up. And when he got past, I was thinking, oh crap, because the 155 is the meta car. I thought it was race over, but I managed to keep up with him. I was surprised. And then he kind of went a bit wide into that first left-hander. So I took the opportunity to dive back down the inside. Then I just really absolutely had to do qualifying laps for the rest of the race. Because they were only like a second behind most times. Then another guy got past him and he seemed to be a bit quicker, and I was like, oh, I had to absolutely again, I had to be consistent but fast at the same time for the whole race. One stuff up and he would have been right on my tail, and it was an amazing race, that one. For that very reason, it was intense. The race today, a bit different because I was in the Genesis, which is a quicker car, lap time wise. I think the 86 is pretty good as well, actually. I was actually quite surprised actually how good the 86 was. It's consistent, it's just, you really have to basically thrash the car every lap. I went into that race last night just thinking, I just want to give the 286 a go. I'd just done up the livery in the next level, this colour scheme, so I thought, yeah, I want to give this a go. I reckon it looks quite good. So I, okay, let's just do it anyway, just see where we go. And what do you know? My 139.7, I think I set with the Genesis, put me on pole, and you saw the rest of it. I was really amazed by that. That is just a lot of fun. It's still one of my favourite cars to drive. It's just a fun car to drive. At least it's competitive. It was actually, I would say, faster than the 155 through the last corner. That's where I made up a lot of time. You want to start that last corner wide enough and keep the momentum through. And if you hit the apex on the right hand side just as the curb ends on the right hand side, you've got a perfect run through that last corner. So you want to get that last corner so you're hitting the right hand side curb, the apex section, just as that right hand side curb ends. You do that, you get a great run. You know that you can almost leave it flat out and you'll get out of the corner. Whereas a lot of times people are running wide in that last corner because they're being inconsistent through that last corner. So yeah, my advice is work on that last corner, hit the apex on the right hand side just as the curb ends, and you've got a great exit out of the lap. Oh, it's good, I just don't like it. GDR's good, but I just don't like it. I'm loving the Genesis because it's really good on the curbs. It rides curbs really well, which really helps it for the doing nice consistent laps. And it's still fast as well, so yeah. Genesis is my pick for this race for me. And that's what I think a lot of people need to realise when they choose their cars, what they're going to race. You see the meta car, so everyone thinks, oh, I have to go and use the meta car because that's the fastest car, because look at it, it's the top 10, it's the top 100 or the GDR, blah blah blah. Well, does it suit your driving style? GDR's faster, but I'm faster in the Genesis because the Genesis suits my driving style better. So my advice for anyone is, if you find a car you're really consistent with, still fast, that's the car to go with, but you want one that suits your driving style more. And I think for me the Genesis suits my driving style more. So I might have to go a bit further, there or there, so let's come over here and get some bricks. Okay. Don't know why you bother with the reversing beat, there's no one around. They all live in their camper vans playing Gran Turismo. My internet has been also really shit lately. On the Australian servers I normally get full 5 bars, but lately I've been only getting 3 to 4 bars. at one point even only had 2 bars. The WX doesn't seem as far. It doesn't seem to be up there anymore. It feels a little bit like it's been nerfed. I don't know. It's just something about it doesn't feel the same suddenly. But we might see some changes yet again come Thursday when the new patch comes out. I'm not really too excited for it. Cars don't interest me. The 3 cars just bleh to me. To be frank. So it's just the Plymouth, the McLaren MP4-4, and the what was the other one? Porsche 9, not the latest 918 GT4. It's the older model again. It's just like road car version of that. It's like, why? We don't want that. I would like to see Gran Turismo adding some new cars, you know, not cars that are already 6 to 10 years old. I don't know what's wrong. Lobbies have been not too bad for me lately. I don't know what's the problem with lobbies. Every time I've run the lobbies, they've been okay. There seems to be a bit more variety in the cars. Yeah, we've got the Genesis, I've won in that, I've seen the 155, the GDR. Surprisingly, I think I surprised a few people winning that race last night in the 86. It's also great seeing a car that's not full all-wheel drive winning. You know, always seem to see they always seem to go with the all-wheel drive cars, seem to be a bit too OP in GR4. So it's nice when you see something that's not a all-wheel drive car doing okay. Oh, actually, we had a couple of those. Yeah, I remember that now. We had that with Heath at one point. He was on the server. He said he was on the track, but we couldn't see him. He eventually showed. So yeah, there's a bit of a weird glitch there, I suppose, but still. Far from the doomsdayers to say, oh, you know, this could be the last Gran Turismo game ever. You know, they're really stuffed up with this game. Blah 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 blah. They should have taken longer to release it. Blah 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 blah. You know what? I'd rather be a paid beta tester, be playing it now, than still having to wait for Gran Turismo 7 to come out. I'm sure they'll sort it out. They may at one point have to realise that they may have to, for the sake of the game, they may have to, and you're not going to like this, Matt, because I know you're a PS4 owner, but they may have to do them separately. So they might be able to patch the problems out on the PS5 version, and it might not work on the PS4 version. So it's best not to hold the PS5 version back if they need to, if they can fix the PS5 version, and do what they can to fix the PS4 version. Maybe having them run separately actually will help both versions of the game be better, because they can make the PS4 version work for its hardware. They can make the PS5 version work properly for its hardware. This may mean that there'll be less chances of playing together between the two platforms. I wouldn't say it's a huge issue with the lobbies, but it is an issue that needs to be looked into. That's for sure. But they may again have a point where they have to kind of separate the games. If they can solve the problem on the PS5, but that fix doesn't work on the PS4 version, well, they should still fix it for the PS5. Then hopefully figure out how to fix it for the PS4 version as well. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how much I play. Well, I'm still seeing a huge amount of game. I'm still getting massive lobby. Even the dailies is a good judge. I don't know what it's like on the PS4 version with the amount of people playing. But you're always getting almost full lobby, almost full races in the dailies on the PS5. And it's a good spread. Signifies that I think there's enough for both platforms to exist. Those might not be able to exist together. But yeah, I'd be interested to see what the uptake of the PS4 version is compared to uptake on the PS5 version. But if they can solve the problems for the PS5 version, and then I go, it's sad that it wouldn't work on the PS4 version, but they should fix it on the PS5 version. And if they can solve the version on the PS4 version, fix it as well, but it might take a bit more work to do that. Some of it can be, some of the problems may be that we're having is the fact that you've got two versions running together. It'd be interesting to see if the lobbies work normally if it's just PS5 owners playing together. So the issue that we're having with those lobbies could be the fact that it is the PS4 version. It does take them a lot longer to load in. Like, I don't know how long it takes to load into say a daily race on the PS4 version compared to the PS5 version, so that I don't know. I can only go by the manufacturer races and stuff like that when you do have combined races. And it does take longer for the PS4 owners to get in. We need bricks. Luckily we can grab some fuel from this tanker here. Oh, did it! Oh, how did I not hear that? Grab some more fuel. Yeah, unfortunately with some patches, you fix some things and break others. But I'll tell you one thing, the coding that they put into these games nowadays, you have to expect some bugs. All games have it. iRacing still has some bugs. All the racing games have bugs. Just about all games have bugs. It's just the way it is. The days of perfect gaming is gone. But at least we can update them and fix them. So I'll be interested to see what the new update fixes on Thursday. We'll find out. Nah, Snowrunner's perfect. No bugs with Snowrunner. Oh well, it does. Occasionally this has some PS5 version of this has occasional texture. Textures won't load properly for some of the areas. Like the rocks textures, when I first started playing this, there was a problem with the rock texture. I actually had to restart the PS5 for that to work. That's relaxing. I'm sitting on the couch, lying down on the couch, sideways, playing my Snowrunner, talking to my mate from Tassie, Matt. So if you're watching this back and going, what the hell is this guy talking to? I'm not sure if it replays the game if you see the chat while playing. I kind of like it. It's just fun playing a game. I just want to play this anyway. I'm streaming and got chat open on the iPad. That way I can chat to someone while having a game. So I might soon have a lie down because my head's getting a bit heavy. So we'll finish off this task. We're long streaming for 31 minutes so far. I'll try and do an hour each gameplay. Again, I haven't played this for a while, so I think it's been over a week since I last played it. Oh, the textures are showing it's just very occasionally just has a load problem. I haven't seen any problems with the textures for quite a while. I know no one has hit the like button. Let's fix that. There you go. Giving myself a like. You have to like yourself, you know. So we're going past that one. You go past that one, then back down there. Yeah, Matt, why haven't you liked me yet? You just basically admitted you haven't liked my stream yet. Ah, that's better. I'm glad that you've liked it now. Oh. It's cool sitting here and I've moved the rig out. I had to move the rig out of the way so I can use my TV. That's why I chose that rig. Still bloody heavy though. But it's really stable. So I'm just sitting here and I've got the rig sitting there. I've got the old one up against the wall here. I need to go and move that downstairs. It's heavy, but it's full metal. Happy with this rig. Just a bit. They need to work on the instructions of how to put it together a bit better. And some of the bolts seem very weak and easy to shred. Cross thread and stuff like that, so it was a bit of a pain to put together. Did a time lapse, but it just didn't really look very good, so I didn't bother using that time lapse. I'm going to be doing a replay. I'm going to be doing a review of it when I just get my energy to do that. Got a job booked for Saturday morning that isn't limos. It's on my technical side of things. I've got to go and help a friend of mine. He's not exactly young, he's a coach. He's a play shooting coach. And I'm going there to help set up this shooting cam again on a client's gun. So quite clever gun. It's got a cycle on it, so you can it records the gunshots. So I'll be doing that Saturday morning. There's a trailer over there. It's probably a quest. I wonder if we'll have a look at that after we've done this task. So yeah, I'll be doing that Saturday morning. I kind of like it actually. He actually said that I was a natural with the gun. It wasn't too bad. I was getting I shot 20 targets out of 21. That's pretty good. It's just not a cheap hobby to take up shooting. She mentioned to them, Ian told me to give you guys a hard time with my wheels stuffed up. You guys owe me a brand new wheel. If you have any problems with them, let me know. I can have a word with them. I'll tell them one of my biggest fans It's having problems with the wheel. So they need them sorted out for him. I'll go to bat for you, buddy. Okay, 2 more books. Back to same one. I don't want to drive it at night time anymore. It's morning, yeah. What is the wheel you have? I'll tell you one thing. When I went and picked up the playset yesterday, I've checked out, of course, all the other stuff they've got. They've got a little showroom, and they've got a motion censored rig. You offered me to have a go, but I just didn't really want to. The guy Kenny, he actually reserved me. Really nice guy. He used to race GT7 a lot, GT Sport a lot. He was actually in the GT World Series, and it was in a TV series in Speed Week, racing in Gran Turismo. So that was pretty cool. Had a good chat with him. I don't know who will. I mainly deal with Kenny and Brendan, who's kind of like the boss manager guy. So if you have any major problems, just ask to talk to Brendan, the boss. Brendan, the boss. And if he doesn't do anything, you let me know, and I'll contact him. Hey guys, you need to look after my sub base. So what? Anyway, you haven't answered my question. What is the wheel you're using? It was interesting chatting to them yesterday because I'm looking at getting the TGT2, and he was saying it's for GT7. He said you can't go past the TGT2. He actually reckons it's better for Gran Turismo 7 than the DD1 that he has, and even the DD Pro. Yeah, I think they've got the even newer version of the Sparko now. The new Sparko, you're saying they had it on display there, doesn't work with the PlayStation, sadly. But he was showing me it, and it looks really nice. Oh, I wouldn't say they have weak feedback. It'd be stronger than the... I've had a go at the DD Pro and the feedback felt brilliant, to be honest. But he actually said the belt system, and also just for Gran Turismo 7, the TGT2 has this kind of... It's not really widely spoken about, it has this really cool rumble pack on the back of the wheel. And he goes, when you hit the ripple strips and stuff like that, you feel it a lot better on it than any of the others. But the Logitech going to TGT2's got a belt driven to the Logitech's not belt driven, it's gear driven. The belt driven is so much better. That's actually why when you hear me stream, you can really hear the Logitech gears making a lot of noise. It's not quiet. But having raced with Logitech for way too long, I need to get a much better wheel. Well, I got a Fanatec wheel, CSR wheel for the, and I think it's actually belt driven. It's definitely different and better to use. It just does not, and it's old. it still works. I use that on the PC with the Fanatec pedals, which are so much better than the ones on the shitty Logitech. But now I think I want to get the TGT2. I just need to pay off this rig and some other ones, just make sure that I'm getting some regular money coming in, and then I'll be able to, then if I can, I'll be able to commit to getting the TGT2. And it won't be cheap, it's $1,200, then I need to pay an extra nearly $400 to get the load cell pedals. I had to go the load cell pedals yesterday, and God, they do feel so much better. But for Gran Turismo 7, he said that the best wheel for Gran Turismo 7 is the TGT2. Closely followed by the DD Pro. But he actually reckons the TGT2 was slightly better for Gran Turismo. So the Sparko, is that Thrustmaster, is it? See, I want to get the TGT2, but I actually do like the Gran Turismo wheel for it. So I have to get that as the pack. So it's the, but that comes with the standard pedals, not the load cell. You can't upgrade that. So the only other way is to buy everything manually, buy the wheel by itself, buy the base, and buy the load cell. It might come out cheaper than buying it the other way, but I'll do some sums. They're gonna work out a plan for me. They said I can pay it off if I want to, but I won't be able to take it until it's paid for. I was hoping I was actually hoping that they would say, oh yeah, you can pay it off at so much per month. It's okay, and you can take it home as well. I was hoping they'd do that. I just don't want to commit to that, paying that much money off. And not have it. So if I have to, I can do it on Afterpay. So I think it's $2.99 a week. But with the kind of money that I'll be earning when I get back properly into driving, it's easy. That won't be hard to cover. But I do think I'll be faster. Every time I've actually got better wheels, I've been faster. My past has always been that way. So I do reckon I'll make up a little bit of time. But it's not just the time that I'm looking at, it's just the better feel. I'm just over Logitech, it's the entry level wheel, and I've got a feeling already the right hand throttle is playing up a tiny bit. Well, even though I've done this fix on the pedals, so yeah. I know it's going to break again at some point. At least I have a plan of what to do if it does. And I've got a really good place seat now to go with it. seconds to check something. Oh, I'm sure they'll be better than what, so I won't mind if I can't get the load cell straight away. But at least, unlike on the Logitech, if they start failing, I can buy a new set of pedals if I have to, really had to. Where Logitech, there's no options for better pedals or anything. But it's Logitech, you know, they're not dedicated to racing sims. They're really, they do just they're jack of all trades. Like I've got a Logitech headset that I use, which I really do like. Well, they just hurry up and release the Blue Ant mic adapter. They've got this adapter for the mic that gives you a proper Blue Ant, so it actually gives me better audio. Audio is okay, but mics for on headsets aren't always the best. So after I went back to using my Rode mic, USB mic for my main streams, I noticed the audio quality was better. The bass, that bassy voice was there. On this headset, it's a little bit tinny. The voice. It's the best way to explain it. It's just a little bit tinny. As are most headsets, mics. That cockpit, I'm just looking at it here now still on this. Wow. When you use that shitty chair, you would move a bit. The actual, even the wheelbase would move a bit because it wasn't all fixed. Because you're sitting in a frame that's all together with the wheel, nothing moves. So when I'm expecting certain corners, I'm expecting things to move, it doesn't. And it's actually kind of a weird feeling. But it's a feeling that's better. I feel like I'm in better. I reckon the play seat's actually maybe a little bit quicker, having a proper seat that's more comfortable. Nothing moves around. So, definitely worth it. $15,000? I don't think so. I think you mean 1,500, not 15,000. Yeah, 200 more than the kit. But if you get the kit, and then buy the load cell pedals, it comes out pretty expensive too. So you have to, the kit price is basically $1,200. Then you're looking at about $370, I think $399 thereabouts for the load cell pedals. So I need to work out that 1,200 plus say 400, looking about 1,600. So it might be cheaper I want just the load cells. By buying the parts separately. I think we need to get that trailer for a task, so we might check on that. We're going to do this and then we're going to go and grab that trailer. I think it might be for this task and one over here. And then it should be enough for today's stream. Yeah, we've done 51 minutes. Always try and aim for at least 60-minute stream when doing this Snowrunner. And Matt, thanks for coming along and joining me. Playing some Snowrunner. For $3.89 plus the price of the pack, you're looking at about $1,200. Yeah, close to $1,600. Save $60. Oh, $60 is $60. Once I put the load cell on, I won't want to use the other normal pedals. Yes, I want the ugly wheel because I like the Gran Turismo wheel. I like it. Sorry, but yeah, I might look at some of the other rim. They had a really nice F1 rim there today, which I liked. Oh, Pagan said they might be able to do a special deal for me. So, the prices you're quoting also are not the special prices that Pagan would give me. So, I'll save a bit more there as well. I'm going to reverse that. The only problem, Pagan can only give me a discount if I pay cash. If I need to put it on Afterpay, they can't give me any discount. Okay, so where do we need to take this? I didn't unload the bricks before. How stupid me. Oh, bloody stupid. I went there. Too busy chatting, I forgot to unload the bricks. I have to go back there. So where does this task have to... Ah, stop pressing the wrong button. So I need to take it from... Oh, it's not that one. No, not that one. Oh, we'll do that one. Take it to the same spot anyway. That's luck. Oh, we've damaged engine, need to repair that. Yeah, the sparkle wheel does look nice. like the F1. I want to have a go of F1 in the cockpit later on too. If I'm going to have a lie down first, then I might give fire up F1 22 again. I'm going to play more of that. I keep getting the new F1 games every year when they come out, but I've never finished a championship. How slack is that? Never once finished the championships. I just like to have the latest racing games. No, I don't like the F1. I don't like the open wheeler cars and GT Sport. So I'll be giving Nations Cup a miss comes Friday. Probably just a manufacturer race. And that reminds me, I need to paint a car for Lebelic. He wants me to do the Supra. I need to paint him up he did a livery. I've got people requesting me for liveries now. It's awesome. And I know they're not that great. It's just finding the right decal and using it. I've been promoted. Level 17. Now let's drag this trailer in. And now we've done that too. 2 missions in one go. Double up. But anyway, with that, it's going to be tonight's stream. Today's stream. I might stream some racing tonight. Don't know yet. I might see how I feel. I just found them. I just looked up the decals, to be honest. I just found them tonight. Yeah, I just found the decals. I just searched for them. Luckily, someone had updated the pagan decals and also the next level. So luckily that's. But I like the black theme with the next level with the black look good because it kind of goes with the color scheme of their frames, always black and stuff. Hi Zach, but I'm afraid thanks for coming along, but I am actually leaving. So look guys, Matt, I'll talk to you more on Discord. Catch you guys all after. Thanks for watching. Sorry Zach that you came in and I'm leaving, but hi. And I'm afraid it's a bye, but stay safe guys. Bye for now and happy gaming.